it's Claudia, welcome back to my channel. It's time for me to upgrade my MacBook. I treated myself and I went in with the MacBook Pro M4 chip with the 14-inch display and 1TB of storage with the standard display, not nano-texture display. When you're buying MacBook Pro, you have a few options. First off, the color. There's either a silver or space black color. I picked silver because I just want to keep it original. That's all the colors for the MacBook Pro. You have a choice of the display. There is the standard display. This is just liquid retina XDR display, the usual that you would have with the MacBook Pros. Or now this is like a new thing where you can get the nano-texture display, which costs £150 more. When you do pick that option, you also get like a cute nano cloth in your box to clean the display, but I won't be getting that because I did just choose to stay with the normal display. I did it because I didn't want to spend even more money to get a different display. I also heard mixed reviews about it. Yeah, I just decided not to go with it. You can also get the standard display, which is the 14-inch, or get a bigger one with the 16-inch display. I did go for the 14-inch as I don't need a bigger display, bigger screen, and I also like carrying my MacBook around when I'm traveling. This will be a lot lighter. The 16-inch would be a little bit heavier, a little bit bigger. So that's what you have to keep in mind. The base model starts at 512 gigabytes. Then you move up, which I did because I just want a bit of a more stress-free life with storage. I leveled up, went to 1TB, which is a bit more expensive. Just an FYI, I am not a very technical tech girl. I keep things simple. Let's just start off with my first MacBook Pro unboxing on this channel. I am just so excited because it's been so long that I upgraded my MacBook. I feel like I'm so behind. Ooh. You guys ready? Okay. Oh, there it is. I see the Apple logo. Okay. Let me just take this out. Ooh, she heavy. First off, we get the information pack. Yes, yes sir. Next we got the cable, the braided cable. It's in the same lighter color because I picked a silver color of the MacBook. I've waited so long to have a fresh adapter because mine one is just so ugly now. And this is the UK, what is it called? Like a UK plug. Attach it into here and then so fresh. The sound is like, I'm ready for you. The silvery color is a bit light. This is a big device, which I shouldn't be surprised because it is with an M4 chip, so of course we are getting a bigger beast. On the bottom of the MacBook there are thick cushions on each corner and the material is interesting. It feels like plastic, but it's also quite spongy so it doesn't scratch or leave any marks. There's also the MacBook Pro sign engraved. On the left side there is the magnetic charging. When you plug it in the middle of the wire there is a light that will flash. When your battery is low, when you plug it into the MacBook, the light will turn amber. When it's 100% done with charging, the light will start flashing green. The magnet is so strong, I literally have to like rip it out. 2 USB-C type ports and a headphone jack. And on my right you have the HDMI, another USB-C and an SD card reader. display is Liquid Retina XDR display, which is with 120 Hz. On the outside, there's a bit of reflection here and there. With the nano-texture, this would have been very different. But I did hear with the nano-texture display that colors are not the same. The touchpad does feel a bit grainy to move my finger around, but I feel like I just need to get used to it because it's like a different feel to my old MacBook. Another thing I have to get used to is the NOTouchBar. We have now just a standard keyboard at the top, and I'm just going to miss the little shortcuts on the touch bar. I do like the black layout in between the keyboard. It gives it that clean look because it's not silver. The keyboard is also comfortable to type on, but I think the only issue is I get the Touch ID button confused with the backspace button because they're just so close together. The speakers look good. A 6-speaker system with a wide stereo sound. I didn't expect the screen to have the notch. I was completely clueless about MacBook M4. I never really watched videos because I thought that would make me cry that I need a MacBook Pro, the newest one. The notch is quite big, quite visible, but the camera in the notch is actually really camouflaged. I can barely see it. The screen brightness is good, so when I go all the way down you can barely see anything, and as I go up it gets brighter and brighter. The brightness is good, it's not too overpowering, and it still keeps like a nice glow. I was intrigued with the camera because it's now 12 megapixels center stage and desk view camera and 1080 HD video, where if you move around the camera will follow you. The last final thing is all the AI features that come with the MacBook. So like in Notes you can change the tone, grammar, or you can also have a type to Siri setting in the corner. 21st of June 2026. Yeah, and that's done. So see this right here. I click into iPhone mirroring. Wow, this is crazy. Swiping on the touchpad and just navigating myself around the iPhone mirror. And that's a wrap of the new MacBook Pro. I'm just so excited to edit this video that you're watching right now on the new MacBook, because I feel like it's just gonna be such a better, smoother performance when I'm editing videos. And now I've got no excuse to be posting more videos, because that was like kind of my obstacle to edit videos. It was taking a lot of time. I can't really say much about the MacBook right now apart from like my first impressions, and like it's a lot chunkier. I am so grateful for these ports on the side. I feel like they're just going to make my life much more simpler. Also the nicest screen is like, it's impressive. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I should make more of like a review after I've tested it out more and seen what I like, what I don't like about it. So if you want to see that video from me, don't forget to subscribe, because I should maybe post like a day in the life or some sort of review after, since I have the MacBook now, so I can just make some extra content out of it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!